My module was module 4, so nonverbal communication. The topic that I chose was haptics. Haptics is the study of communication by touch. Sometimes words just aren't enough, and a simple touch does the job. It feels a lot better when someone gives you a caring touch when you get bad news rather than just saying something to you. A couple of weeks ago, someone backed up into my car and blamed it on me. After we exchanged information and they left, I was upset. My boyfriend was with me, and when I was crying because I was upset, he was holding me, giving me hugs. This was a loving intimacy touch. I would have felt very uncomfortable if someone else was hugging me like that, because I don't have that type of relationship with anybody else. So, because I was upset and we had the appropriate interpersonal relationship, that was an appropriate type of touch for him to give me. Now, when I told my manager, Anthony, about this same incident, he just gave me a polite touch on my shoulder. He said he was sorry that happened to me, and this was a social polite touch. It would have been considered awkward if he had touched me in any other way, if he would have given me a hug, or if he would have done anything more than just touched me on my shoulder. I believe this is because we have a professional relationship and we aren't necessarily friends. However, when I was accepted into UTSA, I was working with him to get into UTSA. So when I was accepted, we were both very excited, and he gave me a hug. And he reacted differently in this situation because he was with me through every step of the process getting accepted. So he was very happy for me and proud of me. So the hug was a friendship warmth touch. When I told my other boss, he gave me a firm handshake, showing me that he was proud of me but keeping it professional. This was because he didn't help me through everything, and we don't really have a friendship level relationship at all. So he kept it professional, kept the touch professional. Different emotions in different situations bring out different outcomes. As of right now, I haven't seen my favorite coworker since September 8th because he has been out of town for training. We don't usually hug, but I know that we will when we see each other because it has been so long since we've seen each other, and a hug is a nonverbal way of showing someone that you miss them and that you appreciate that they are back. In conclusion, haptics are important because touch helps define the type of relationship you have with someone through touch. The way I react to you as a stranger touching me will be different than the way I would react to my best friend or boyfriend touching me. Even the way I react to my boyfriend touching me would be different than the way I would react to my best friend touching me. Knowing about the different kinds of touch helps us decipher others' relationships with each other. This matters because we don't want to offend people if we don't understand that they have a boyfriend or girlfriend after being around them for a while. However, you can always tell who someone's sibling is because they'll be screaming, "Don't touch me!"